All right, team, I've got dressed up. I've got all dressed up for the dry occasion. Check this out. This is boaty. Went to Florence, got myself a lovely white shirt in Florence, one of the best places you can ever buy a shirt in Italy. I got dry, embroidered in the sleeve. Oh, I don't muck about. I go from sportswear to optimally smart in one move. I've got a big meeting a bit later on, so therefore I've got to smarten up a little bit. Don't often see me in a shirt. It's probably my first ever outing in a shirt ever. All right, so here's what I want to talk about this morning. I want to talk about this. What to do if your partner still drinks. I was just talking about this on some of the socials, but I think it's a great conversation to have within the Dry app because I think it's so incredibly important to us all. Very often, I think you'll probably all find this is a solo mission, isn't it? It's a solo mission in many ways. Your friends, your family, your partners, parents, whatever your setup is, probably still drink, is the truth of it. Let me know in the chat if that's you. I'd say most people you're surrounded by probably still drink. Therefore, this alcohol-free adventure is a solo mission in many ways, isn't it? It's us against the world. That is why Dry, the app and the broader community and the lifestyle brand that it is so important, so unbelievably important. Because really what it is a collection of individuals on our solo missions coming together to unite and to see that actually there's other people that see alcohol the same as us and want to go on this mission tactically, fully, mostly, whatever that looks like for you as an individual. It's pretty cool. And I think we need that support because very often when we look around our networks, we just don't get it. And it's not because our loved ones don't want to support us, it's because they just don't get it. So one of the number one things that you can learn about your partners who still drink or loved ones who still drink, it's not that they don't love you, it's not that they don't support you, they just don't see it the same as you. And I think we have to embrace that between us all. They don't see it the same as you see it because we're all so beautifully unique. We all have our own map of the world, which is built up of our past histories, our beliefs, our experiences. It's unique to you and your partners and friends and loved ones. They have their map of the world. So your view of alcohol, which has brought you here, is completely different to a partner's or a loved one's view of alcohol that's brought them to where they are. Therefore, sometimes they can't see it, they don't get it. Who's ever heard this brilliant wisdom from a well-meaning loved one? Just drink less, isn't it? That is up there with the most useless piece of advice I've ever received in my life from a well-meaning colleagues, loved ones, friends. Why don't you just drink less? Do you know what? I hadn't thought of that. I had not thought of that. But the thing is, they're seeing it through their map of the world, which is totally different to yours. So through their map of the world, that makes sense. It's like, it's obvious, right? Just drink less. And we're sitting over here going, that's just completely stupid. Like, as if I hadn't thought of that. Do you know what I mean? And then we start to get that tension between us. And equally, it's the same when we're sitting there and we're thinking our partners are still drinking and we're trying to stop and we give our power away. Don't give your power away. Never give your power away. Your power is yours to keep. But we say things like, well, if my partner still drinks or my colleagues still drink or my friends still drink, then I have to drink. Or I can't stop, take a break. Or the reason I keep slipping up is because of my partner, colleagues, friends, family. It makes it hard, don't get me wrong, but we all face the same challenges, and that is to give your power away. Imagine how disempowering that is. It's like they are influencing my behavior. They are making me do something. When the truth is, no, they're not. They're not. It's your choice. Your empowered choice. You always have choice. You always have agency over yourself. We have to remember that at times because we forget. And we tell stories like it's their fault that I'm choosing this behavior. No, it's not. Don't give your power away. Keep it for you. It's so incredibly important in anything and everything in life. It's on you. And here's the secret of all of this. Even though they might not get it, and many of them will support you, and some of them won't, they might not understand it. The greatest gift you can ever give your loved ones, your colleagues, your friends, your communities, this planet, is you showing up radiant, energized, happy, healthy, and you. And if going alcohol-free, tactically dry, fully dry, mostly dry helps you get there, that is the greatest gift you can ever give your loved ones, friends, colleagues, and family. And don't forget as well, something magical happens. Your map of the world starts to become something closer to their map of the world because they can see you getting the most incredible results. That energy coming back, that vibrancy coming back, that skin glowing, that excitement for life again. Just imagine the power that has to rub off on loved ones, friends, families. So their map of the world, their beliefs about alcohol starts to change because they can see you getting the most unbelievable results. So they might start thinking, well, hold on, if you're getting those results, maybe there's something in that for me. Imagine the power in that, the gift that we're giving to our loved ones. So sometimes if you're feeling like, I'm a bit stuck because they all want to do this thing, actually the greatest gift you can give them is to have the courage to do something different. And I said this morning as well, and this is a big one. I want to salute you all. Think of the level of courage it takes for everyone in this room to do something different. Think of that. When the throng, the mass, the majority of people in their millions are all walking one way, including your family, probably including your friends, your colleagues, your loved ones, and you have had the courage to turn around and walk the other. Do you know how powerful that is? By the way, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Think of the courage that comes from that. Think of the confidence that comes from that. The resilience that comes from that. When the mass, including everyone you know and love probably, and you've decided to go over here, and you have unleashed the treasure within. You've joined the fun side of the island, the dry revolution, and now you're getting results they could only ever dream of. What a gift that is to be able to give that to them. And the way to give it to them is just to be you. Radiant, energized, happy, healthy. What a gift. So I think the skill for this is empathy. You have to have skillful empathy for loved ones that might not see it at the moment. Not because they don't love you, because they're scared as well. There's the bit that I want to come to at the end. We're all so scared of change. Humans don't like change. They'd rather die in their dread. Who said that? I think that was die in their dread. Was that Aldous Huxley? Someone said that. I'll find out who that quote. Rather die in their dread than change. Maybe it was William Blake. Die in their dread than change. It's so true. We're so scared of change. Humans are so scared of change, but you are so courageous because you've had the courage to change, to evolve. Whereas many of our loved ones and friends and families are so stuck that they're scared because if you change, what does that mean to your relationship? You're always a bit scared because if I change, what does that mean to our relationship? So people get stuck in limiting behaviours and limiting beliefs for far too long. And it needs someone, i.e. you, to step up and be that courageous person and break through that change and show them that change, that it's safe stepping into the unknown. And then they can follow you into the unknown. Isn't that a beautiful gift? And that's underneath it all. It's always fear. So people are so scared of change, they'd rather stay the same. But we're meant to evolve and grow and develop as beautiful humans. And then you can take your loved ones on that adventure with you. You can show them you can have courage to step into the unknown like you've all done. And actually out the other side of that is more momentum, joy, happiness. Show them that gift. What a joy that is. Anyway, I'm getting well excited this morning. Oh, let me do that. It's Mike. All right. So let's over to you. I love being the black sheep of the family. Yeah, so much power we're sitting on. Exactly that. The courageous person to turn around and go, I know you're all going this way. Love you, but I'm going this way. And I tell you what, I'm getting some unbelievable results. I'm fitter, faster, healthier. I'm saving a ton of cash. My career has exploded and I feel bloody brilliant. Crack on over there. But I tell you what, it's so obvious that I'm getting results over here. Just look at me. Like, that's so powerful. Imagine that for a gift. Giving our loved ones the greatest gift. Exactly, Robbie. There it is. Yeah, love it. And he just, check the quote. Yes. Oh, Dinah Dread. There it is. Yes, it was Alden. Yeah, it was Alden. Thank you. Thank you for checking that quote. Is that Santanu? Good man. Yeah, we'd rather die in our dread than change. Paraphrased. Probably not perfect, but not far off. And don't forget anyone that's in Dry July, just pointing out that now, I'm going to be in Dry July today, this evening at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. live in Get Dry July. It's been a mega week of insight and momentum. And don't forget, we're going to run a Get Dry set. That's where you get to train with us live, virtually, in person, on Zooms, private group, unbelievable momentum. And we go through all of these type of things so you can actually build up that progress in your life so you can be those beacons of change. That's what it's all about. And that is open now, by the way, the September. There's not an August, there's only a September. So make sure if that's something you're interested in,